This
macros.
conference will now be recorded.
మీ క్లాస్ మ్యాక్రోస్ క్లాస్ అని గుర్తొస్తుంది ఎందుకో మరి. ఇప్పుడు ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాం మనం? ఇంటర్లీవింగ్ లో ఉన్నాం కదా. మర్జ్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి కదా. మ్యాక్రోస్ మీద ఉన్నాను నేను. మ్యాక్రోస్ అయిపోవాలి ఇవాళతో. అయిపోతే మొత్తం బేస్ అడ్వాన్సెస్ అయిపోతుంది ఆ బ్యాచ్కి. నిన్న కూడా మ్యాక్రోస్ తోనే స్టార్ట్ చేశా కదా. మిమ్మల్ని కూడా తొందరగా మ్యాక్రోస్ తీసుకెళ్ళిపోవాలి. Right. So now we are done with interleaving. We have to go for merge. So far we have combined data sets one after the other using set statement. So whenever we are using set statement, it will combine your data sets one after the other, right? Now merge, what it will do is it will combine your data sets side by side. It will combine your data sets side by side. Merge. It joins or combines observations from. It joins or combines observations from two or more SAS data sets. It joins or combines observations from two or more SAS data sets into a single observation. Into a single observation in new data set. Into a single observation in new data set. Right. Merge usually joins data set with different variables. Merge usually joins data set with different variables. So normally we use when to use set, when to use merge. People will get confused, right? So in this case, we have to use merge when both the data sets has different variables. Okay, right. Up to 100 data sets we can merge in one step. Up to 100 data sets we can merge in one step. Observations are joining one to one without by statement. Observations are joining one to one without by statement. And observations are match merge with by statement. Observations are match merge with by statement. Observations are match merge with by statement. Merge along with by, we call it as a match merge. Okay, right. We can perform merge in different ways. We can perform merge in different ways. Okay, we can perform merge in different ways. First one, merge in a data step. You can perform merge. You can perform this concept in a data step. Merge with SQL, merge with set key, format, hash table, arrays, modify, call, execute. Okay, these are all the different ways we can combine your data sets using this merge concept. Right. So we will not learn all. So we will learn only merge in a data step and merge in proc SQL. Okay, right. Merge in data step, merge without by statement. First one, merge without by statement. It combines observations from two or more SAS data sets. It combines observations from two or more SAS data sets into a single observation in a new data set. Into a single observation in a new data set using the merge statement. Using the merge statement. Combines observations from two or more data sets into single observation in a new data set using the merge statement. Right. So in other words, to be much more clear, it will combine all, it will read first observation from all the data sets, it will combine side by side. It will read first observation from all the data sets, it will combine side by side. It will read all second observations and it will combine side by side. So the number of observations in final data set will be equal to maximum number of observations. Maximum number of observations from original data sets. So ఇంతకు ముందు స్టోరీ ఏమైంది, whenever we are doing multiple set statements there, it will take minimum number of observations from both the data sets, but now it will take maximum number of observations from both the data sets. So now you can see same number of observations from both the data sets. We'll deal with first one, same number of observations. I have a data set ds1, I have a data set ds2. equal to largest number of observations in each by group. So here you will combine both the data sets based on common variables. Underline this point. Here you will combine both the data sets with respect to your common variables. Right. I'll show you here. So read the point. This point I want everyone to read, focus. Point Saravandi. You're done reading this point. Maximum number of observations with respect to each by group. Okay, so keep this point in mind. I'll give some cases. You have to tell how many observations we get. Then you can say photometry. Okay. Suppose to say DS1, I have the variable ID. DS2, I have the variable ID. 101, 102, 103, 104. So how many observations I get into DS3 dataset? Read the definition one more time.
4, sir.
Are you sure it is 4?
Yes, sir.
Each by group. Underline each by group. Each by group చదివిన తర్వాత కూడా చెప్పండి. So 101 is a separate group, 102 is a separate group, 103 is a separate group, 104 is a separate group. Every subject is separate, right? I cannot combine subject one data with subject 2 data, right? I cannot combine, right? So every subject information is separate. So every subject is a separate group. So now you tell it gives maximum number of observations. It gives maximum number of observations with respect to each by group. Okay, right. So largest number or maximum number both are same, right? Maximum number of observations with respect to each by group. So 101 here I have 1, here I have 2. So how many you will get here? 101s, 1 or 2. Largest number of observations with respect to each by group. Largest is 1 is large or 2 is large? 1 is large or 2 is large? 1 పెద్దదా 2 పెద్దదా? ఏందో
2,
లార్జ్
sir.
అంటే మళ్ళీ 1 అంటారు. 2, right? So here I have 1 or 2. So here I have 1 record, here I have 2 record for this category. So here how many I will get? 1 record or 2 records? 103 I have here. I don't have any record here. So 103 will get here. 1 record or 0 records? 1 record or 0 records? Maximum
1,
of
sir.
1 comma 0 is 1, right?
Yes.
104. So total how many you got? With respect to each group, it will take maximum number of observations. 102 I have 2, 2. 103 I have only 1, 1. 104 I have only 1, so 1. So if I write 105 here, here I have 105 here. So how many records you get there?
1.
It will add 105, 1 record. అంతేనా? అర్థమైందా ఇప్పుడు?
Sir.
బాగా నిద్రపోయి వచ్చినట్టు. So one more example I can show you. You can see here. So here the common variable is name. You see, right? Name, age, sex, SSN number, name, salary. So both the data sets has common variable name. So as I told you, right, by variable can be numeric, can be character. So SSN number is nothing but social security number. In US they have SSN number, social security number. మనకు ఆధార్ కార్డు ఉంది కదా అదే కాపీ. Okay, so if you just click on Aadhaar card, you will get entire details. So on your name, how much property is there? On your name, how many cases are there? On your name, how many issues are there? Everything they get to know. So are you filing taxes? Yes or no? Everything you'll get to know. Correct. If you have applied, inquired for passport, for everything, Aadhaar is mandatory, right? Correct. Right. So now you can see here, even for your mobiles also, if it is a postpaid, Aadhaar is important. Correct. So now if you run the program here, merge demo drop equal to age finance. So you see, right? So it will drop your variable age. So total I have 5 variables. Out of that I'm dropping one age. It becomes 4. So Morrison Michael does not have social security number and does not have salary. So Morrison Michael, you cannot find it in second data set. You see, right? Do you see Morrison Michael here? No, right? No, right? Here we have Morrison Michael. You see, right? Okay, right. Techniques, tricks, and traps in match merge. A common mistake in match merge is forget to include by statement. A common mistake we do in match merge. This is very much important. So as I told you, I promise you, right? So at the end of our course, my student competency should match with a 2 to 3 years experience. Correct. In general, what are the mistakes people who does in a real-time scenarios? So people who are working in real-time scenarios, they also do some mistakes as a freshers. So what mistakes people will tend to do, what is the issue, how it should be resolved, all the things I'll show you. There are some cases SAS will show everything is good, but actually everything is not good. There are some issues. So we know trap, right? Trap means trap అంటే ఏంటి? You feel everything is good, everything is safe, but it is not. Correct. Right. So all these points I'll show you. A common mistake in match merge is forget to include by statement. Common mistake, general mistake people tend to do is, so they forget to write by statement. I have a data set DS1. Right. I have a data set DS1 ID name. So ID in general, what we do, if you are writing by statement, first will go with first, second will go with second, third with third, with fourth with fourth. So I have to open an Excel file here.